So welcome to all of you Shiksha 360. So today basically we will discuss how to cover the retail examination, what are the important topics and with what we have to cover and what we have to basically that is some previous things, previous year questions. So first of all, we have to remember that there are 5 modules in a retail banking. And along with that, basically we have to cover digital banking also. Okay. Okay, there are 5 modules in the retail banking, and along with that, we have to cover the digital banking also. Clear? Along with that, basically, we have to cover the digital banking also. So, first thing, among the module B, if you prepare in this way, definitely you are able to find straightforward questions. Clear? Definitely you will find straightforward question in the examination. From the module B, one question definitely you will find basically from the customer requirements. Or in the module B. Customer requirements, that is chapter number 4. Clear? So this is basically belongs from the chapter number 4, that is basically income level. Clear? Under that they have given income level and customer segment. Income level like 2 to 10 lakh, 10 to 50 lakh, 50 to 500, 400 lakh, 400 to 4000 lakh. Clear? So in this way, clear? So this thing basically you will find in the examination. Clear? One question, clear? One question definitely you will find in the examination regarding that. Clear? So under which segment basically it is available. Clear? Under which segment basically it is available. And after that, next question basically you will find basically definitely you will find these questions in the examinations. Clear? So even if you're going through properly, definitely you are it helps you. Second one, that is basically Maslow's Maslow theory. So basically this is like that. There are 5 needs. So first one, that is psychological needs. Sorry, physiological needs. Second one, that is safety needs. Third one, that is social needs. Fourth one, that is esteem needs. Fifth one, that is self-actualization needs. Clear? So these 5 needs, and definitely basically from what basically they will ask question from these things you will find in the book or basically in the slides. They are given that, like, I will take one example. This point they have already asked in the examination, like ULIP. ULIP. So anyone remember what is the full form of the ULIP? I have discussed in the session also. And ULIP basically it is comes under which type of need? ULIP basically it is comes under which type of need? This is the question here. ULIP basically that is unit linked insurance product. ULIP stands for unit linked insurance product, and it is basically comes under the social need. Clear? It is comes under the social need. Next question. Like second one, that is second housing loan or home improvement or home decor loan. So it comes under which type of need? Clear? Please tell fast. It comes under which type of need? Second housing loan, home improvement, or home decor loan. Basically, it comes under which type of need? Like it is comes under the STEAM needs. So please go through these points properly. These are straightforward 1 mark question in the examination. Clear? 1 mark question in the examination, and you have to answer this question. Just go through the table. Clear? Just go through the table and you are able to answer the question. Next one. Like you will find the question basically from, I will check out. Next thing, there are 3 to 4 questions in the which we have already covered. Clear? I will provide you the PPT, PDF of the question, so you can go through that. Clear? You can go through that after the session. I will provide you 20 to 25 questions of module A. And next, basically of module B, I will provide you one PDF of that also. So you can go through all the questions and try to practice these things. Next, that is chapter number 5. Product development process. Product development process, very, very important topic for the examination point of view. 2 to 3 questions from that also. And first question basically, which you will expect from that, it is from the topic product life cycle. Okay, the first topic you will get question in the examination, that is from the product life cycle. That is basically they can ask basically which product basically under which stage. Clear? Or they have given the definition like there are 4 stages. First one is the introduction, second one that is the growth, third one that is the maturity, fourth one that is the decline. Clear? So these are the 4 stages available in the product life cycle curve. And further, in the banking scenario, product life cycle depends upon the product. Okay. In the banking scenario, product life cycle basically depends upon the product. Clear? What is that product? Which product? Either it is to be a core product. This line they have already asked in the examination. That's why I am saying here core product. Second one that is augmented product. Okay. This is the one line which you have to remember. And can anyone tell what are augmented product? If anyone remember basically what are augmented product? It is basically, it is that these are those products which are developed. These are those products which are developed from formal products, which are developed from formal products by combining 2 core products and adding value. Okay. Like we can say that earlier checkbook provided to the account holder for the withdrawal of the money. Later on, what will happen? ATM also provided along with that mobile banking. For logging to the mobile banking or UPI, ATM is to be must. Okay. So that is basically they are saying that that is the augmented product. There are 2 to 3 products basically jointly helps to perform the function to better result, to give the better result. Next one from the chapter number 5, that is product lines of a banker. Under that, first thing we have to cover branding. And branding is further of two types. Can anyone remember what are the types of the branding? First one, that is the product branding. Second one, that is corporate branding. These are the two types of the branding. After that, I have already discussed in detail in the session deposit products. That deposit products, either it is to be saving account, or it is to be current account, or it is to be term deposit. So you have to be remember regarding all these products: deposit, saving account, current account, and term deposit account. Next, sometimes they will ask question from the BSBD account, or we can say that small account. That is just simply remember that BSBD account, basic saving bank deposit account. In that, 3 to 4 points are very, very important. First one, what is the aggregate of balances in a particular year in that account? Aggregate of all credits in a year, it does not exceed rupees 1 lakh. Okay. First point here, that is aggregate of all balances in a year does not exceed rupees 1 lakh. Second one, aggregate of all withdrawals, aggregate of all withdrawals and transfers. Aggregate of all withdrawals and transfers in a month does not exceed rupees 10,000. Okay. Aggregate of all the withdrawals of transfers in a month does not exceed rupees 10,000. Third point, balance at any point does not exceed rupees 50,000. Okay, so these are the three important points which you have to remember. Very, very important. Sometimes you will find that one question definitely from these points. Now move to the next point. Term deposit features, we already aware regarding that. KYC guidelines. Some next one, that is KYC policy. This is the important point. KYC policy include 4 key elements. Can anyone tell what are these 4 key elements? KYC policy include 4 key elements. First of all, we have to do the customer acceptance policy, CAP. Customer acceptance policy. Second one, risk management. Okay, first one, that is customer acceptance policy. Second one here, that is risk management. Third, that is customer identification procedure, CIP. Fourth one, that is monitoring of transactions. Okay, so these are the 4 points under the KYC policy that includes 4 key elements: customer acceptance policy, CAP, risk management, CIP, customer identification procedure, monitoring of transactions. These are the four. Next question, this sometimes we have also find in the examination. For after how many years, basically that is periodic updation of the KYC. Periodic updation of the KYC documents. There are three one, that is low risk. Low risk, that is after 10 years. Please respond. Medium risk after. High risk after 2 years. Okay. Remember that also. And in the end of this chapter, there is one, that is new product development. Okay. New product development, and under that there are different stages. Just go through that and you can remembering or basically revise that through the slides or through the video which we have provided. First of all, idea generation. Idea is to be generated. Next, if it is generated, then idea is to be screening. After that, concept testing. Next one, business and market analysis. Last one, that is product development, test marketing, and commercialization. Okay, so in this way, this is to be going on. After that, product management. One question from that also. Definitely you will find that. One question from the product management. First one, that is generic product. Second one here, expected product. Third one, augmented product. Last one, potential product. Okay, please remember that, and I request you once again, please through the sessions properly. Otherwise, it is very difficult for you to remembering all these purposes or all these points. Next one, that is the chapter number 6. Chapter number 6 consists of 2 videos, and today I will post handwritten notes of that topic also in the I will post. Just go through the 2 videos and handwritten notes. You will find 2 questions, and definitely you are able to answer those questions, because in the handwritten notes I will include all the questions. I will include all the questions basically which they will ask in the examination. Even one thing I will tell you, in the examination they will already ask this type of question: what is the limit in the CIBIL? What limit is? It means that what is the score from which starting to end? What is the score limit? Can anyone tell what is the score limit under the CIBIL? That is minimum score, maximum score. This is the limit from minimum to maximum. Yes, minimum it is to be 300 here, and maximum that is 800 or 900. Minimum 300, maximum 900. As the score is increasing, it means that our record is good. Our record is good. Okay. As the score is increasing, basically it means that our score is good. Now, next chapter number 7. Very, very important. Very, very important. Even in the examination 7 to 8 or sometimes 10 mark questions, one case study definitely, and 2 to 3, 1 mark question you will find from this topic. 2 to 3, 10 mark, 1 mark question, and one case study definitely you will find from this topic. So under that, first of all, I have to discuss with you under the home loans. What is the margin? This point they have already asked in the examination in the February 2022. So what is the margin? This is the amount that is margin here. You can say that margin, otherwise that is LTV, loan to value ratio. If the amount is 30 up to 30 lakh, if the amount is up to 30 lakh, margin here that is 10%. Clear, margin here that is 10%. And second one, 30 to 75 lakh. What is the margin? 20%. Margin here it is to be 20%. And above 75 lakh, margin is to be 25%. Margin is to be 25%. Okay, not 30%, it is to be 25%. Next point, which they have also asked in the examination, generally bank not include, what they not include? Stamp duty, registration, and other documentation charges. Okay, bank does not include stamp duty, registration, and other documentation charges in the cost of the housing property they finance, so that the effectiveness of LTV norms, that is loan to value norms, is not diluted. However, basically when bank they will include, as we know that there is some exception, that is when the cost of the house or the dwelling unit does not exceed 10 lakh or it is less than 10 lakh. Clear, it is less than 10 lakh. In such cases, bank may add stamp duty, registration, and other documentation charges to the cost of the house or the dwelling unit, basically for the calculation of LTV. For what? For the calculation of the LTV. Okay. This is the main point under that. And you will find that definitely in the examination question from that. This is the most important. And after that, we have that is PMAY, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Some important points regarding that you have to cover. Next thing, basically from which you will expect the case study, that is auto or vehicle loan. Clear, auto or vehicle loan I will cover in the next session. The case study which they have asked in the previous examination, auto or vehicle loan. In the meanwhile, you have to go through the theory from the videos or the slides. Next one, personal loan. Just for the information purpose, very rarely case study will be asked from that, as there is not any formula type things under that. Next case study which we will expect in the examination, that is from the educational loan. Very, very important. Education loan. I have one. All are basically comes under the chapter number 7. Okay. So in the education loan, I have taken one special session on the education loan, in which I have discussed all the points in detail along with the case study, along with the case which they have mentioned in the book also. Okay, so please go through that, all these points properly. Under that, under the education loan, very, very important. Basically, up to which amount security is to be a requirement, or there is no security is to be requirement, and what is CSIS, and what are the different subsidies. I have already discussed all these things in the session. Please go through that. CSIS. Can anyone tell what is that? Central Sector Interest. Okay. Central Sector Interest Subsidy. And after that, there is one point that is standalone model and the centralized model. Okay. Standalone model and the centralized model. And I request all of you, please go through that also. Okay. Please go through that also. That is the important thing for the examination point of view. Okay. So in this session, I have to discuss up to this much point. Hope you are able to understand, basically not understand, just this session gives review, overall review to you regarding the topic or the different chapters. And I will provide you all the sessions in the group, and I will update the slides of the remaining topics. I request all of you go through that. We'll upload the MCQs of all these topics along with the some previous memory based questions. So thanks to all of you for joining this session.